what we could measure from the remains is that the length of the skull is 2.64 meters. We could estimate the length of the whale when it was alive just by the length of the skull. So baleen whale's skull are about 25% of its body. So we take 2.64 multiplied by 4, it's about 10.6 meters. Coincidentally, the sperm whale that is in the museum's gallery now is 10.6 meters when we measured on salvage. So most natural history museums, for example, those in the West, they've got a lot of space. If they find a whale carcass, if they're interested in salvaging it, they'll dig a hole, put it in the ground, cover it with either soil or horse manure, because it's rich in ammonia, to basically speed up decomposition of the flesh to get the bones. But in Singapore, there's little space for it. There's little time as well. So we did what we did for the sperm whale 10 years ago to remove the flesh manually. Not a fun smell at the start. Some of my colleagues describe it as rotting fish, rotting cuttlefish, but with underlying tones of durian when you make a first cut, because things are decomposing. There is ammonia. There's a mix of scents. For any salvage, our first priority is to salvage any biological material, prepare it for preservation. So during the course of preservation, we think about questions such as research, scientific questions, and potential for outreach and education. Like the previous sperm whale, where we work with oceanographers in TNSI, they can estimate which direction or where the whale came from, where it may have died before it drifted to Singapore. So there are opportunities for questions like this.
So for Jubilee, that was 10 years ago, we had like a whale conservation fund, and we had like 3 years of education programs surrounding it for preschool, primary school, secondary, even for public as well. We even had things like a marine open house that was centered around the whale. So that was one of the highlights of the program at that point of time. So I think along those lines, we hope that we can run many years of programs with the baleen whale as well. I think it would be really nice to make comparisons between the sperm whale, the baleen whale, and the other marine mammals that we have in our gallery.